Imagine your website is like a rubber band. When you stretch it, it expands to fit whatever screen size your visitor is using, whether it's a big computer screen or a tiny phone screen. Responsive design makes sure your website looks great and works well on any device. But here's the thing. When we want our responsive design to adapt to different screen size, we also want to keep it consistent with the main site as well. Think of it like listening to your favorite song in different devices. They might sound a little bit different in different headphone and speaker, but basically it's the same song and the vibe has to be the same. One thing that you also need to remember is that when you stretch the rubber band to extreme, it might break. So that's why we need the idea of container and a wrapper even while we are using responsive design. So there has to be a certain limit to how big it will expand. So just wanted to relate to that. So now to understand the responsive design in a very simple way, I will be explaining with these cubes. These cubes are currently aligned to desktop. Now we will be viewing them in mobile. So imagine this is the mobile version. Now in mobile version, we only see some cubes. Most of the cubes are lost. So the idea of responsive design is to bring them inside the small container. So we will be bringing all our cubes in this container. So remember that these cubes or boxes cannot be haphazardly organized. So that's why I took some time to organize this in a proper way. When it comes to mobile design, we stick to 4 column. It makes sure that it's easier for your visitor to navigate your site, no matter what mobile devices they are using, be it iPhone or an Android phone. So this is a 4 column. In a desktop, it was 12 column. For tablets and iPad, we can go for 6 column. So in the tablet and iPad, what happens is all right, so this is the tablet view with 6 column. Now going back to the desktop, it's again. So going back to desktop, it's again back to desktop. One thing that you need to remember is when we change this blocks, the first cannot go to last or the last cannot go to first when we reorganize it. It has to be seamlessly organized. So I'm using these cubes. We cannot do it perfectly, but it has to be seamlessly break our design, our blocks in this way. From desktop to mobile, it has to organize in a very seamless way like this. Like it cannot randomly break. We cannot randomly break our blocks to make the design from desktop to mobile or tablet. To understand this, let's go back to our previous design. This is our desktop version with 2 lines side by side as container. As we transition from desktop to the mobile version, these blocks stack vertically no matter their size. Back in desktop, they were in different rows and columns, but now in mobile, they simply align on top of each other. So in the world of web design, having this consistency makes your web developers' life way easy to work in your design, and also ensure consistency experience for your user, whether they are using from tablets, laptop, or mobile devices. So to explain this further, I have my Figma file open. All right, so this is the design that I've made. This one is desktop, this one is tablet, this one is mobile. So they look a bit different, but it feels same. It's the same color, same images, and same arrangement. Just few arrangement has been changed. It's not that the block is going top, the logo is going below. So it's similar arrangement, similar experience for your user. So in the desktop, you can see the header, and then we have this title and the image, and then subtitle and the paragraph. In the tablet, all its codes is that the title will remain same on the top, then image and subtitle and paragraph will stack with each other because we cannot fit in here in the tablet. And similarly in the mobile, we are stacking the title and the paragraphs as well. Similarly for the recent work part, you can see this is in a 2 column. We just stack them together and change our font size as well to fit in the mobile version. So if we use like the same fonts as in desktop, let's say our desktop font is 120. If I use that in tablet, this is what will happen. Or we just move these images below, it still won't look much attractive. So we need to ensure that it looks pretty similar. So we will also make our font size smaller, which is appropriate for iPad and similar for the tablet. For the mobile. So this is how we do the responsive design from desktop, transitioning it to the tablet or iPad, and then mobile.